Hello! Took me a little longer than I had expected, but Eleni-Mei is finally being introduced as the third member of StarDustDarlings. I wanted to try and post the spreadsheets with an interval of less than a week between each one so that it wouldn't be too boring for the people who are actually interested in this project and the people looking to voice act, But clearly it didn't work out for this character, but I'm hoping with the last two remaining girls that I could upload their videos swiftly. By now, maybe you already know what's up with this whole concept and how you can voice act these characters and or participate in this project, but if you don't, then check out the description box and watch some of my other videos on Stardust Darlings. That's my dog in the background, excuse him. I want to make these last three spreadsheet videos shorter than the first two, so I won't be mentioning everything again. So, first things first, her full name is Saito Eleni-Mei. She is 16 years old, her birthday being on the 2nd of June. She is 155 centimeters or 5 foot 1 inches, and her member color is green. Her cherished items are her small backpack and her toy fish aquarium. Oh, interesting. What could these mean? Let's find out. Her small backpack is just her favorite backpack she owns. She's had it for a very long time and she loves decorating it with pins and key charms. Honestly, she can barely leave the house without it. This item was actually something that her mum gifted her while she was on her travels, so she just cherishes it very much. And her toy fish aquarium. She absolutely loves this item she owns since these fish won't die. Eleni has had tons of other pet fish in the past, but it never worked out, so her father eventually made her opt for a different method, gifting her this toy aquarium. Now for the personality. I chose to base myself off of the ESFP type. So she is super energetic and lively to the point where she can be a little careless or clumsy, often accidentally hurting herself because of this. Mei is really playful and doesn't ever stress over things, unlike Hikari. She just goes with the flow, and if something ever goes wrong, then it's okay, there's always a next time. In these times, she can be quite nonchalant. I promise I knew that, okay? Eleni-Mei is also very empathetic and protective of her friends. If anyone dares to mess with them, then she'd be the first to know and the first to bravely step forward. She can also be quite direct and straightforward. She won't hold anything back, even if it may come across as a little rude. Either way, she's an extremely expressive person. Eleni-Mei lives with her dad and younger sister, Saito Ryusei and Saito Lia Misaki. Her mum, Saito Melina, unfortunately travels a lot due to work and only comes home during her free times. Melina is Greek, and at the time of having her first child, she wanted her daughter to remember her Greek origins and chose to give her a second name, hence its uniqueness. And this also applied to the youngest daughter later on. Having grown up with only her father, Mei was raised like a princess, you could say. She was taught well by her stay-at-home dad, and they formed a very special relationship with each other over the years. It was with him that young Mei would show her true lively personality, contrarily being quite serious when meeting with new people. At age 9, she learned about idols for the very first time, when once she was bored out of her mind in a waiting room with her dad. Eleni doesn't quite remember what it was for exactly, but she clearly remembers desperately looking around for things to do. That's when she spotted a girl around her age, holding up a magazine to her face. It looked super colourful and so not boring, which is exactly what Eleni wanted. She stared at the girl and the magazine intently, trying to figure out what was written on it. Suddenly, the young girl slips the paper down and notices Mei staring her way, whose serious poker face staring probably made the other girl nervous because just as quickly, she covered her face again with the magazine. Later that day, as they were leaving the building, Eleni-Mei begged her dad to get her the same magazine, trying her best to describe the cover and giving the correct title, questioning all the while what the word idol meant. This day was when her interest in idols emerged. Over time, she grew more and more immersed in the concept, and she also became more outgoing, sociable, and extroverted, becoming the physical embodiment of a ball of sunshine. Anytime she would think about idols, she'd be full of excitement, ready to pop at any moment. The feeling she felt was pure joy, and it always made her heart flutter and cheeks go red, in a sense distracting her from the absence of her mother, which she very much tried so hard to ignore. Eventually, when she started high school, she overheard a conversation between some girls in her class. One of them was suggesting the others to join a club that she was making about idols. Immediately, Eleni was hooked, but after hearing the other girls laugh at this idea, she couldn't help but step in and call them out for it. She then turned to the other girl, whose name she learnt later on to be Akari, and proudly and loudly volunteered to join her group. Akari was enlightened and even hugged her because of this, and like that, the third member of StarDustDarlings joined the group. Now let's learn about some final things about Eleni. Her favorite colors are lemon chiffon, pale rose, French pass, gossip, and flesh. But she says that she loves all the colors equally, and that is why she just can't pick a favorite. Her favorite hobbies are DIY creations and scrapbooking, and also reading and writing. She definitely has a creative side to her as well. Her favorite school subject is language class, specifically literature, which may sound strange at first, but she just loves exploring the various forms of writing, the different expressions, and she loves being able to use new and interesting words. Then her habit or unusual quirk is giving out a short motivational speech to the girls every morning, generally one that rhymes, putting her newly learnt words to the test. Funnily enough, Eleni-Mei's favorite hangout spot is Layla's house. She's always mesmerized by her friend's personal library and loves to explore all the books she and her family owns. Not only that, but Layla also has a big aquarium full of different types of fish. Unsuccessful in maintaining her own alive, Mei peacefully enjoys the beauty of these creatures without the responsibility. So that is all about Eleni-Mei. And finally, just a bit about her voice for the people interested in voice acting her. She has a high-tone vocal range. Sounds very energetic, playful, and lively when she talks, and she also loves to express herself by making lots of sound effects here and there. She's also just very confident in her speech, if that makes any sense. She carefully thinks before she says anything, so she sounds very assertive most of the time. Other than that, she always just sounds very engaged in a conversation and interested, and has somewhat of a curious tone in her voice. And that is all. How do you like her? I think Eleni is also so cute. I mean, just look at her. But I guess that's a given since I am the creator of these, characters. So obviously I'm gonna just love all of them. But anyways, the speed paint is gradually coming to its end. And so I need to wrap up, and definitely feel free to share your thoughts about Eleni-Mei in the comments. I'd love to hear them. Anyways, 3 down and 2 more to go. I'm excited to see how much I've improved my art by Layla's speed paint video. I feel like I'm already getting slightly better, and it's making me really excited to finally start posting more content about them when I've, found my voice actors. But now I shall go, and I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you stuck until the end, then double, triple thank you. So I guess I will see you in Hanako's spreadsheet. Yes, in a spreadsheet video, which is I'm so excited. Oh my god. Okay, goodbye everyone. Thank you.